Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Thamriyell. Welcome everybody to Zero Time Dilemma, the third game in the Nonary series. We had some adventures with the C team, a lot of accomplishments happening for the D team, and quite a lot of events happening with Q team, with us earning 3 to 4 endings for that particular route. If you look at the flow of things, so we can see that you've had a decent amount of progression happening right now, for the most part for D team and C team. Not as much of things happening really for the Q team, which is why I was thinking maybe coming back to them and seeing if we could do something for the Q team in particular, and see if we can, take on some of their other challenges and see what kind of adventures they go on to. So I say what we can do right now is let's do the shower scene. I'm pretty sure the shower scene is going to be pretty relevant in every scenario, so might as well get that taken care of out of the way, make sure we don't press the button, or maybe we will see if maybe the button will still get pressed, who knows? We'll see what happens. Let's do this scene first. It's going to be a pretty simple scene, and then we can move on from there. Jump to here, yep, let's do it. Should be a pretty easy scene. For the most part, going to be just conversations happening. Maybe we'll get to learn a little bit about the people part of Q team. First come, first served. Especially Q. We know nothing much about him much.
Let us out! Let us out of here!
How long are you planning on doing that? Bang all you want, it won't open.
Damn it.
Just take a second, calm down. We need cool heads.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry.
He's about to press the button.
Do you know what that button does?
Well, no, but maybe the door opens with it. I really wasn't going to push it though.
Kids are a pain.
But he could have a very good point. We haven't heard anything from Zero. Just sitting around here is useless. Maybe just one tiny push?
Hey, Mira.
Just kidding.
I'm not that reckless.
Don't scare me like that.
But we really don't know much at all. We may be at the point of crazy decisions. The only thing we know for sure is what time it is.
1808.
It must have been around 13:30 when we fell asleep in the lounge. So,
4.5 hours?
Wow, you calculated that fast. And at your age, even.
Was it good?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Seems you still have that problem with numbers, Eric. I recall you having trouble calculating change when we first met.
Hey, come on now.
Is that how you two met? I want to hear.
Yeah? My face has got to be all red.
Oh yeah, the backstory of how they met. Ooh.
I still remember every detail. The fateful encounter was on a Monday. The sky that morning in Nebraska was full of thick clouds, though the gloom cleared in an instant, like a miracle. I always mustered up my best smile for customers, even the boring regulars I was tired of seeing. I still offered the most delicious ice cream to them. I was getting sick of it, though. Oh, now, don't think it was my work I was unsatisfied with. I really truly love ice cream. But as the days passed, everything felt hollow, as if there was a hole in my heart. I thought it was just another normal day. I wasn't expecting the moment it changed. I couldn't believe my eyes. I didn't think such a beautiful sight existed in this world.
We learned about that.
God, the feelings that hit me. I'd never felt anything like that before. That was when I realized this had to be a miracle. Mira entered my life. She was an angel that looked like a customer.
Shouldn't it be the other way?
Details aren't important. You look like you don't understand. Well, I don't blame you. I didn't get it either. Mira was just such a vivacious vision of beauty. I was just a lowly ice cream shop employee. Next to that, there was no way I would be a good match. But then Mira...
Cut it out. Me an angel? You gotta be kidding.
But it's true. You really are an angel to me, Mira.
It's like you're a completely different person now, Eric.
Huh?
Well, earlier you were being... Your face was pretty scary.
Did I frighten you that much?
Yeah?
Oh. Gosh. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You were probably just rattled about what's happened to us. I could tell you were a nice person under all that.
What are you... You're an odd duck.
Looks like you've gone back to your dopey expression again. I guess you calmed down, huh?
Dopey? Man, you're really harsh, Mira. But yeah, I'm okay now. That's right. I'm fine. I can
be fine for
definitely
long.
smile no matter what.
Maybe, maybe not. We kind of know some things there, Eric. Maybe your heart be stolen, literally.
I wonder why Zero decided to lock us up in here anyway.
Right. Seems like too much effort for it to be just a joke.
A lot of money was pumped into this whole thing.
Maybe all of this is supposed to be part of the decom experiment? They wanted to investigate how a closed space affected change on emotions, right?
But then why did they want normal people like us to apply? Wouldn't you want people in helpful professions to go to Mars? Like military officials, researchers, other skilled professionals like that.
Maybe the reason they chose civilian subjects is... 'cause they're planning to send those kinds of people to Mars in the future.
That sounds right. Strangers living together on Mars for an extended period of time? What kind of problems would that bring? How would the subjects figure out solutions to the resulting troublesome situations? According to the decom staff, that's what the experiment was trying to determine.
Like the chair-bound old man. They put us in a difficult position on purpose, to observe how we'd get out.
The sponsor is a civilian organization that hopes to expand business worldwide. Maybe they expect to be part of a colonization of Mars in the future.
Colonizing Mars?
Hey, have you ever heard this before? If you want to transport live koi from Brazil to Japan, putting only koi fish in an aquarium will result in most of them dying. But by adding something to that same container, you won't lose a single one.
What is it?
A piranha.
A piranha?
But how does that even work?
I guess their self-preservation instincts kick in.
I get it. The fish become so afraid of the piranha that they make an effort to live. That nervous state becomes the power to keep them alive.
Uh-huh. In order to survive, you need that sense of urgency.
I see. So, for an actual Mars mission, it'd be a good idea to have a murderer on the crew, huh? Kidding!
Eric, don't say scary things like that.
Oh, so maybe all this stuff is something similar. Living quietly in decom becomes boring, so the emotional state will fade. If you intentionally inject a sense of emergency...
A little late, perhaps, but I will now announce the voting results. All three groups have voted for different teams. Therefore, none have been executed. The current death count, 0.
That's good.
I can't say this is an ideal situation for any of us involved. It appears that none of you fully grasp the essence of this game. Think back on the rules you were told. You will remain in the shelter for eternity until 6 people are killed. I will give you one last chance. A single action from you may result in your escape from the depths. What must you do? It's simple. I shall show you.
The button again, isn't it?
teams are listening to a message just like this one in their ward's decontamination room.
What?
The construction of all of them are the same. A yellow button exists on the wall in each. Pressing it activates the showers in the other wards, and they will rain down a solution of hydrogen fluoride.
No!
It's not only acidic enough to melt a body, but it even dissolves glass and iron. Explaining what would happen if you were under it seems unnecessary. That button on the wall is your way to freedom. Using it will kill the other teams, and you will obtain the needed X passes to escape. I have one final thing to tell you. The early bird gets the worm. After the first team pushes it, the button will become inactive for both of the other teams. Your time limit is 3 minutes. What will you do? Will you press it or refuse? It is ultimately all up to you to decide.
We're not pressing it.
Oh, we gotta hurry or we'll die!
Don't worry. We need to trust the others.
The others, you say? What the hell do you know?
Hey! Stop! Where did the nice Eric go?
Shut the hell up, you fucking brat!
Why, Eric?
Ah!
Ooh.
Mira?
At least he's quiet now. I'll leave the rest of this up to you.
Huh?
It'll be interesting to see how you handle this.
What?
Miri is so okay with Q making this decision. I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing. I'm letting the 9 seconds or 10 seconds run out right there. Doing nothing at all. We're not pressing no button. No way, no how. Because I want to see what happens if you don't. I wonder if we're gonna have to press the button to unlock several other routes. Maybe. We probably will. To get what information from there, come back and get more endings out. Probably.
Seems like the other teams didn't press it either.
I'm so glad.
Are we safe?
Who really knows?
Mira? What? Watch where you're staring!
It seems there may be a misunderstanding, so I shall clear it up for you. I never said the showers would activate as soon as the button was pressed.
Oh yeah, that part.
You've yet to learn whether the button has been activated by someone or not.
What? Then...
We'll have to wake up to find out if we're alive or not.
Now, it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know that you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
No!
Mira seems so relaxed about the situation. I mean, we learned a little bit about her backstory, about her, who she is and who she was as a kid as well. That whole darkness that she became, that was quite something. But it also allows us to kind of see a little bit more into what is actually like going on there. I don't know. It just, I want to learn more about what's happening there. You know, that's what I want to know. That's really what I want to know. Really. What is this here? Cinema, kill button. Kill button. So looks like there might be some sort of a path we can take out here. I wonder if we gotta go to all 3 teams in order to unlock whatever this path is on the side, so people don't get killed. I do wonder what's gonna happen, because it seems like this route here on the side is all about the shower button. Don't press the button. So there are 4 experiments here. The shower experiment, whatever experiment that happened here with poison in the infirmary. And I guess we're gonna have to give poison antidote to everybody else around here or whatever. And then there is this route over here on the right, which we already did. They gave us the ending for shooting Eric, death, a bad end for shooting Mira, bad end for not shooting, and then the secret one I believe is gonna be for Quark's identity, not Quark. So I want to say Quark because the Q in the name. I don't know who Q is really, but every single time I say Q, I think of Quark because playing Virtue's Last Word for so long and they have similar names. Although it doesn't make sense for Quark and Q to be the same person because Q is young here, but in the future where Quark would be at, he'll be way, way, way older. I don't know. I don't know much. I don't know much about the purpose of any of this, but I guess we'll just have to learn it as it happens. Let's go over to let's do the same thing for the D team. Let's go to the shower scene and see if we can do the puzzle. Maybe we'll get to learn a little bit about Diana, possibly. Maybe a little bit of backstory about her, because now we get to learn a little bit about what happened to Junpei when when he started looking for Akane. We got to learn a little bit about Eric's perspective on him and Mira's meet. We learned before about what Mira thought of Eric back in the day, her initial motives. That was kind of messed up. And now I want to hopefully learn a little bit about Diana here. So let's go over here and do this route. Anyway, once again, not gonna press the button. I want to see what it unlocks for us. Gotta be something, right? Gotta be. First come, first saved on D side.
Damn. Won't even budge. Does that mean it's locked? Yeah, seems that way.
So that means we're trapped, huh?
Where are we? The decontamination room. That's how it's labeled on the map.
There are showers in here?
You need to wash all contaminants off after you return from outside. Well, in the case of nuclear war, of course.
Which means there are 2 exits heading to the surface. Here, and the X door in the lounge.
You're right. It looks like there's a hall to an elevator outside. I don't see how they're connected on the map, but it must be there.
Okay, then let's escape through that door.
How exactly do you propose that...
Looks like it's been welded shut.
Maybe it'll open if we push that yellow button over there.
Did you not just hear that it's welded shut?
Then what exactly is it for? Should we try pushing it?
It's clearly suspect. Better not.
Right.
1809.
The anesthetic was injected after the vote, around...
1330.
So we've been asleep for almost 4.5 hours.
That might not be true.
Right. Zero did say.
Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
That means we could have woken up and fallen asleep several times since then. But we just don't remember any of it.
I wonder what the results of the voting are.
It's highly unlikely that C-Team was able to survive.
Why?
You even have to ask? Diana voted against the plan on the note and chose C-Team.
Whoa, wait, hold up. What are you saying? I thought Diana voted for Q-Team. Isn't that right?
I'm sorry. I don't really remember.
What? How is that possible? How could you forget? After the vote at 1330, he told us we wouldn't be injected with the amnesia meds.
Right, I remember it exactly. Diana had chosen to vote for Q-Team.
No! I know for sure that she definitely voted for C-Team.
Nonsense, you must be out of it.
You're the one out of it, you senile old fart. No. Wait. Don't tell me.
It's just like the first time.
Jumped?
It's just like the first moment in the Virtue's Last Award, where they remember different things about the events happening. It's just like that.
What Sigma was going on about back in DCOM? Well, it's all true.
Oh, when he was saying mankind would be destroyed? What did he mean exactly? Do you mind explaining?
Even if I did, I don't think you'd believe me. It's highly likely you won't even understand. You see, the things Sigma and I have been through are, complicated and mysterious.
Does that mean your consciousness came from the future? 2074?
Yes, but that's not exactly right. Sigma and I both originated from the current world of 2028. Our consciousnesses were sparked by a specific event into jumping forward to 2074. We returned to April 2029, where we lived 45 years normally through time. In January 2074, our two consciousnesses were booted to the past again, and essentially ended up at this point in time, Christmas of 2028.
It's complex as hell.
See, you don't understand, do you?
It doesn't have to make sense. You only need to believe us.
About what happens in the future?
Correct.
I have to know then. Why was mankind destroyed?
It's not exactly destroyed. It isn't as if there aren't any survivors left.
But a large number are.
Yes, the dead number 6 billion. It's all because of Radical 6. A horrific virus that affects the human brain. It spread quickly worldwide, and humanity began heading to extinction.
The location the virus originated at was the experimental facility, DECOM. That was what we were told, anyway. Some of the information appears to be incorrect, though.
How so?
This is just a guess, but I think Radical 6 wasn't leaked from DECOM. I've got a feeling it came from this shelter instead.
Regardless, back then we believed it all started at DECOM. So we infiltrated the facility as subjects to prevent the release of the virus. With Akane's help.
Akane?
She's the leader of a secret group called Crash Keys that wants to save the world. Using the organization's assets, we hacked the admin server and altered the original subject list and data.
I see.
Crash keys?
I mean, it all seems so fake. I could hardly keep up with all of it.
We're not lying.
It's true.
All right then. I'd like to go back for a second. Phi, you said you jumped earlier, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean...
I gotta say, Phi looks really, really sexy with those glasses. It looks really good.
But I will now announce the voting results. All three groups have voted for different teams.
Oh yeah.
None have been executed.
This gotta look around, right? This gotta.
0.
I'm so glad.
I can't say this is an ideal situation for any of us involved. It appears that none of you fully grasp the essence of this game. Think back on the rules you were told. You will remain in this shelter for eternity until 6 people are killed. I will give you one last chance. A single action from you may result in your escape from the depths. What must you do? It's simple. I shall show you.
Press the button. But we're not gonna press the button, because I really want to see what happens.
The other 2 teams are listening to a message just like this one. In their ward's decontamination room.
That can't be.
The construction of all of them are the same. A yellow button exists on the wall in each. Pressing it activates the showers in the other wards, and they will rain down a solution of hydrogen fluoride.
What? Hydrofluoric acid?
It's not only acidic enough to melt a body, but it even dissolves glass and iron. Explaining what would happen if you were under it seems unnecessary. That button on the wall is your way to freedom. Using it will kill the other teams, and you will obtain the needed X passes to escape. I have one final thing to tell you. The early bird gets the worm. After the first team pushes it, the button will become inactive for both of the
Refuse. Calling it right now.
All up to you to decide.
Wait, don't!
I'm doing it to protect you too.
What?
It's not to escape. Of course I don't want to kill the other teams. But if we don't act, we're the ones who die.
It's not for certain. No one pushes it before 3 minutes are up.
But if we wait, all 3 teams will be killed. The acid will melt even our bones, and all that's left will wash down the drain. Is that how you want to reunite? To hug and cry together in the drain? By then, we wouldn't even be able to see or hold them.
Wait, Sigma! Please calm down!
How can I possibly do that? Someone on another team could be pushing the button right now as we speak.
Just listen, please! Zero did say that we had 3 minutes. But he never said what would happen once the time limit ended.
She's right. 3 minutes is just a space of time. There's still a chance nothing will happen after the deadline is over. It must mean that we're being tested. To see how much we all trust.
Please believe, Sigma. Trust the other teams.
Time to decide. I'm doing nothing. Hands in the air. Like a Tham, don't care. Hands in the air. Waiting it all out. I wonder what would happen exactly. Well, no, I know exactly what would happen. We would just probably get out, and everybody else in the other team would die. This has got to unlock something really good for us, doesn't it? It has to. It has to. Come on.
Nothing's happening.
It gotta.
Yeah.
See? I told you, didn't I? None of the others pushed the button. So that's proof that the other teams can be trusted to cooperate.
It seems there may be a misunderstanding, so I shall clear it up for you. I never said the showers would activate as soon as the button was pressed. Which means you've yet to learn whether the button has been activated by someone or not.
What?
And when?
Then the anesthetic will...
I get it now.
Don't tell me we'll be asleep when...
Now, it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know that you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
I like this particular music. Honestly, this game series has like one of the best like atmospheric music ever. I love it. Oh, it's just so good. If it was a little bit more upbeat, I'll probably play it a little bit more often. Let's see what happens now. Did we get a particular pathway we can take now? Don't press it, but it doesn't give us anything to really go off of at that point. Okay, so it looks like we're still gonna have to try to fill in the fragments here in order for us to fully understand what's going on here. Yeah, definitely filling in routes in this particular order will be really valuable for us in this particular regard. We haven't really done a lot of puzzles really much as a Q team, so I kind of feel like we should go back to and give some loving to the Q team a little bit more. See what other puzzles we can uncover. We got something with a box. Apparently we can unlock the box. Interesting. We got something in what seems like looks like a kitchen, and something what seems to look like a pod. Let's go to the kitchen. Let's do the kitchen one first. Yeah, it looks like some sort of a kitchen fragment. Let's go here right now. Jump to here. Looks like there's gonna be an eventual choice where we have to decide to do one action or the other. Let's go ahead and do that. Radical 6. Oh, this is where Radical 6 comes around, doesn't it?